This is our second infusion. Our second infusion. Nobody has had more effect on tea history than the Buddhists. Mm-hmm. They played the same role in the history of tea in Asia that the Catholics played in the history of wine in Europe. Mm-hmm. When you think about it, every monastery was located in the best place to grow grapes, and the monasteries became famous for their grapes. I wanted to read you Tung Po, who was for a time the governor of Hangzhou, where Dragonwell comes from. This one is said to be Su's enlightenment verse. Voice of the valley stream, this is his long, broad tongue, the Buddhas. The color of the hills, is it not his clean, pure body? Last night, you mastered 84,000 verses. Another day, how will you explain them to others? Now, let's drink some of the tea that the poet would have. Third steeping. And this would be a good green tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's sweet.
I mean, this would be a really good green tea in anybody's estimation. The American tea lovers are the new tea lovers. And it is we who have caused this sleepy old tea trade to wake up. After generations of pandering to whatever the tradition was, so that English people were expected to drink tea promptly at 4 with milk in it. And Japanese people had their own traditions to follow. Well, all those traditions are at home in San Francisco and in America. You don't have to be Chinese to enjoy China green tea in the traditional fashion, as we are doing right now. You don't have to be English, for that matter, to enjoy English-style tea, as I also do. All of these traditions are available to the new tea lover. We are rediscovering ancient realities. What's new in America is learning to drink, for instance, from a gaiwan, learning to prepare tea in this vessel, which in fact is older than the teapot. Mm-hmm. So you see, what's new to us, everything new is old again.
That's true.
Everything old is new again.
So what role do you think drinking this tea has on our modern day culture?
We are living in a time and a culture, a society, that demands more and more from us and delivers less and less. Tea is not only good for the physical plant, it's the best thing we know for you. This plant is good for this plant, period, because it gives us a chance to actually experience something real. This was not brought to you by somebody else. This was brought to you by God. And this is our mission. It's simply to share this tea and what we know about it and what we enjoy about it with one another. Mm-hmm. And this tea culture that we discuss here in the Bay Area is nothing more than this. Mm-hmm. This is what tea society is. It's us right now having this conversation over this leaf, and apparently conversations like this have been going on over this leaf for about 5,000 years. Right. And if Americans are just discovering it, and are just discovering the benefits, then it's about time. The art of tea will improve solitude. The art of tea will improve conversation. And let that be a discovery.